Do you want to know how to manifest your deepest desires in just 1 hour? Yes, you heard me correctly, 1 hour or less. And I'm not talking about wishful thinking or endless affirmations. I'm talking about something that's so powerful, so transformative, that you'll be amazed at how quickly it works. What if I told you that someone, just like you, used this technique and received a life-changing job offer within 47 minutes? Sounds unbelievable, right? But it's not. I've seen this happen with my own eyes, and today, I'm going to show you exactly how you can experience this kind of transformation too. So, before you scroll away, let me ask you this. How long have you been struggling to manifest your desires? Weeks? Months? Maybe even years? Well, what if I told you that everything you thought you knew about manifestation is about to change? Keep watching, because this is unlike anything you've ever heard before. You see, this isn't just another manifestation video. This isn't about repeating mantras or just thinking positive thoughts. It's about a profound shift, a shift in how you think about manifestation itself. A few months ago, I was sitting in my meditation room, feeling completely stuck. I knew all the techniques. I had studied manifestation from top to bottom. But something was missing. Something just wasn't clicking. That's when it hit me like a bolt of lightning. We've been making manifestation far too complicated. We've been approaching it all wrong. It's not about forcing things to happen or hoping for the best. It's about knowing that what you desire is already on its way to you. It's all about shifting from uncertainty and doubt to absolute certainty. And once you unlock that, my friend, your manifestation will move faster than you ever thought possible. Let me take you back to a moment last year, a moment that changed everything for me. I was sitting in my garden, frustrated because I wasn't seeing the results I wanted. I was doing all the right things, affirmations, visualizations, even taking inspired action. But things just weren't manifesting as quickly as I had hoped. And then it dawned on me. We've been trying to control the timeline. We've been letting our minds decide when something should happen based on past experiences or preconceived notions. Think about it for a second. When you order something online with next-day delivery, do you sit there worrying about whether it will arrive? No, you know it will come. It's a fact. You trust the system. And manifestation works exactly the same way. The difference is, we've been making it way more complicated than it needs to be. Here's the secret. Your mind is like a thermostat. Once you set it to a certain temperature, it will maintain that level no matter what. So if you set your mind to believe that your manifestation will take years to arrive, guess what? You'll make that happen. Your mind will create all the circumstances that will support that belief. But here's the exciting part. You can change that. You have the power to change your mindset and adjust your thermostat to a higher setting. You don't have to settle for waiting years for what you want. Let me tell you a story about one of my students, Angela. She had been trying to manifest her dream job for 2 years. 2 whole years. But when I asked her why it had to take that long, she looked at me and said, "Well, that's just how long these things take, right?" And there it was, her limiting belief. She was operating under the assumption that her manifestation had to take 2 years because that's what she'd been told or what she believed. But once we broke down that belief, things started shifting. Now, before we dive deeper into this powerful exploration, I want to share something that's already transforming the lives of countless people around the world. If you're ready to attract huge money effortlessly starting today, there's a link waiting for you in the comments below. It reveals the shocking wealth secrets uncovered by a rogue NASA scientist, secrets that have already created life-changing results for millions. Don't miss this opportunity. It's the breakthrough you've been searching for. Act now, because this could be the moment that changes everything for you. Now, let's get back into the exploration and uncover even more of the keys to unlocking your full potential. I want to share a few real-world examples with you that will blow your mind. Think about Elon Musk. When his top engineers at Tesla told him it would take 6 months to solve a production problem, what did Musk say? No, we're going to fix it in 24 hours. And guess what? They did it. Or take JFK, who set the ambitious goal of putting a man on the moon. Experts said it would take 25 years, but JFK declared it would happen in 10, and they did it in 8. Time is not a fixed concept. It's flexible, and it bends according to your certainty. The same applies to your manifestations. If you believe it will take 5 years for your dreams to come true, then that's exactly how long it will take. But if you change your mindset and believe it can happen in 1 hour, well, guess what? It will. Here's the kicker. Manifestation isn't just about visualizing and hoping for the best. It's about knowing, and not just knowing in a general sense. I mean knowing with such absolute certainty that there's no room for doubt. Think about it like this. Do you ever doubt that the sun will rise tomorrow? Of course not. It's a fact. You don't even think about it. You just know. That's the level of certainty we're talking about. I've tested this out with my students, and I've refined it over time. The key to instant manifestation is the phrase, "I am certain." When you say this, you're not just hoping for the best. You're declaring that it's already done. It's like ordering something online with next-day delivery. You don't wonder if it's coming. You know it is. And manifestation works the same way. Here's something magical I've discovered about the 1-hour timeline. It's not arbitrary. There's something about it that makes it uniquely effective. It's just long enough to allow the universe to rearrange the circumstances in your favor, but it's also short enough to keep your logical mind from interfering with doubt and resistance. I'll give you an example. A month ago, I was trying to manifest an important document for a business deal. Normally, these documents take weeks to process. But I looked at the clock and said to myself, I'm absolutely certain that I'll have this document by 3:15 p.m. And guess what? At exactly 3:02 p.m., I received an email with the document attached. The sender apologized, saying that they had prepared it weeks ago, but forgot to send it. The universe works in mysterious ways, but when you align with certainty, everything falls into place. Now, let's talk about what I consider the master key to instant manifestation, the flow state of certainty. This is where everything comes together. Imagine for a moment that you're standing in a river. When you fight against the current, you struggle. You exhaust yourself, and you barely move forward. But when you align with the flow, things happen effortlessly. Manifestation works the same way. The flow state of certainty is that perfect balance between taking active steps and completely surrendering to the process. It's not about forcing things to happen. It's not about passively waiting for them to come. It's about maintaining the belief that what you want is already on its way, while letting go of the how and when. I'll give you another example from one of my workshops. Michael had been struggling to manifest a specific business opportunity. He was pushing, forcing, using every technique he knew. But once he entered the flow state of certainty, everything shifted. Within an hour of working on it, he received a phone call about an even better opportunity than the one he had been trying to manifest. This isn't a coincidence. This is what happens when you enter the flow state. When you're in the flow state, it's not about what you're doing. It's about who you're being. You're being the person who already has what they desire. You're not hoping. You're not wishing. You're knowing. Imagine walking into your favorite restaurant when you're hungry. You don't hope they'll serve you food. You know they will. Manifestation works the same way. When you're in the flow state, You're just allowing what's already yours to come into physical form. But it doesn't just feel good. Science backs it up in ways that are as profound as they are fascinating. When you enter a state of certainty, your brain undergoes a remarkable transformation, shifting into what neuroscientists call the gamma brainwave state. This is not an ordinary state of mind. Gamma waves are the highest frequency brainwaves associated with heightened focus, clarity, and peak mental performance. Research shows that gamma brainwaves are activated when you're deeply in tune with your goals and emotions. This state is common among master meditators who have spent decades honing their focus and alignment, and it's directly linked to feelings of bliss, purpose, and interconnectedness. In this state, your mind doesn't merely think about possibilities. It actively creates the conditions to bring them to life. When you achieve this state of certainty, every cell in your body begins to vibrate in harmony with the desired outcome. It's not just your thoughts aligning with the manifestation, it's your entire energy field. Your nervous system, which governs how you perceive and react to the world, becomes rewired to attract the people, circumstances, and opportunities needed for your desire to materialize. Here's where it gets even more interesting. Gamma waves have been shown to enhance neuroplasticity, which is the brain's ability to adapt, change, and create new neural connections. When you hold onto certainty, you're literally rewiring your brain to recognize your desire as a present reality. This isn't magic, it's science. Certainty signals your subconscious mind to focus on solutions and opportunities instead of obstacles. Over time, these repeated signals strengthen the neural pathways associated with your manifestation, making success feel inevitable. And let's not forget about your body. When you're in a state of certainty, stress levels drop as cortisol, the stress hormone, decreases and endorphins, feel-good chemicals, rise. This hormonal shift creates a powerful feedback loop, amplifying your focus and allowing you to stay in alignment with your manifestation. When mind, body, and energy align, the universe has no choice but to respond to your vibration. Once you declare that your manifestation is already done, there's one critical step. Protect your certainty at all costs. This is where most people falter, allowing doubt to creep in and disrupt the process. Doubt is like a virus. It spreads quickly, infecting your thoughts, emotions, and actions. To avoid this, you must become the guardian of your belief system. Here's what this looks like in practice. Stop searching for proof. Don't keep checking your bank account if you're manifesting money. Don't keep asking people if they've heard back about the job you applied for. These actions create a vibration of uncertainty, signaling to the universe that you're not truly confident in the outcome. Instead, continue acting as if it's already yours. Another key aspect is silence and focus. Avoid oversharing your manifestation goals with others, especially those who might project their doubts or skepticism onto you. Energy is contagious, and even the smallest hint of negativity can create cracks in your certainty. Protect your vision by keeping it sacred and only share it with those who genuinely support and believe in your process. Remember, manifestation is not a passive activity. It's a law, just like gravity. When you drop an object, gravity pulls it to the ground without fail. In the same way, when you align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with certainty, the universe responds with precision. The timeline might surprise you, but the outcome is inevitable. One effective tool for maintaining certainty is to create an anchor, a simple ritual or object that reminds you of your belief. It could be a journal where you write, "It's already done," every morning, or a piece of jewelry you touch whenever doubt arises. These small habits act as powerful reminders to stay aligned and reinforce your trust in the process. The most critical part of this journey is learning to let go of the how and when. The universe operates on its own timeline, and often its timing is better than anything we could plan. When you let go of trying to control every detail, you make space for miracles to unfold. Instead of focusing on whether it's working, focus on enjoying the present moment. Live as though the manifestation has already occurred, and watch how quickly things begin to shift. Once you embrace certainty as a way of life, you'll notice that challenges become smaller, opportunities come faster, and your energy flows more freely. This is the power of alignment, and when you master it, your life will transform in ways you never thought possible. The moment you understand this truth, you become unstoppable. I challenge you to use this technique today. Don't wait until tomorrow or next week. Start right now. Declare with certainty that your manifestation is already on its way. Trust the process and watch as the universe works in your favor. You have the power to manifest your desires in an hour or less. The only thing standing between you and your dreams is your belief in your ability to make it happen. So, what are you waiting for? Take action now, and let me know in the comments what you manifest in the next 60 minutes. I can't wait to hear your stories.